So just about set. And pitching in this game, Cade Gibson.
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
And now here's the veteran DH, Jurickson Profar. There's a strike at the knees, and we are underway. Now 1-1. Breaking ball misses down and away. Just missed. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. The lefty fires. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Here's Matt Olson down. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Wastes no time there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Ronald Acuna Jr. digs in now. Strike on the inside corner. 0-1. Runner at second here, one gone. And strike two.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And there's two gone following the strikeout. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Stepping in, Michael Harris II. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Ramirez down to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. One left for Atlanta. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Miami, and now here's the starter for Atlanta, Eric Fetty. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Strike two. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
At the plate, Jacob Marcy. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Edwards gets his lead at first with nobody out. That one's in there. 0-2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Albies puts it away, and there's one away. And time now for the Marlins lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Jacob Marcy.
And Boog, he's the table setter for this offense. Team leader and on-base percentage. I mean, that just gives your teammates plenty of chances to cash in and bring them around to score. Man, I used to love when I had a guy out in second base or third base. Easy to get those RBIs. Game after game, you know a guy like this, what he's going to provide and the opportunities that other guys are going to get in the lineup.
Agustin Ramirez in the box now. No balls and a strike. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Man at first, one away. That's inside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and there's two away.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Liam Hicks, the next up for the Marlins. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Throw to first. Edwards dives back in safely. Runner on the go. Ground ball left side. And that will end the inning. One left for Miami. Scoreless after one. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate.
Ozuna.
Ozuna goes 6'1", hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one ripped left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Now he'll turn for second. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And now it's going to be Drake Baldwin. That's to third. And that's a fair ball. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Run around the move. On the ground. And it goes just foul. On the ground to third. Sanoha. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. As they jump ahead, a run scores.
Boog, that's a frustrating way to fall behind in this one as the infield single drives in the run. And sometimes all you have to do is put the ball in play, and you give your teammate a chance to hurry home.
First and second, no outs. Alvarez getting ready to hit. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Swing and a miss. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard down the break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
And now it's Vidal Brujan. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two on, one out. The shortstop takes the ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
In the air, right field. Myers. And there's two down.
The batter, number 7. Designated hitter, Jurickson Profar.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Profar down. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a foul out of play. Next offering is in for a strike. Baldwin at second. Albies on at first with two down. The next offering misses. And the count 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Two on, two outs. That's down and in.
Well, he might have to look for a different put away pitch right here 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Braves 1 and the Marlins nothing. And we're back. Now it's the rookie DH, Eric
the
Wagaman.
designated hitter, Eric Wagaman.
Fetty back to work. Ball one there.
1-0.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective. So digging in, Troy Johnston. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first, heading for two. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
One out, runner at second. Here's the rookie third baseman, Javier Sanoja. There's a strike. One out, and a runner at second, bottom half of inning number 2. And delivers outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Man at second. And that'll fall for a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Now it's the right fielder, Dane Myers. To third. There for the out. Runner scores from third. So 2 down now, and here is Maximo Acosta. Good power, not great in the OBP department. There's the strike. 2 outs,
1 strike.
and 1 in scoring position.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Ball. 2-2.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We head on down to the top of the third, all tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now the number 2 hitter, Matt Olson. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Fastball for a strike. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
That's hard hit on the line. Hicks pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it. But sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, space is empty. On the ground, right side. Takes it himself. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. Back here in Miami as we go to the last of the 3rd. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Xavier Edwards. Pitch is in there, and that is strike 1. That one in there across the letters.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Marcy. Flied out his first time.
Marcy.
There's a strike at the knees. It's 0-1. That one catches the corner for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, that was the cutter down and in right there. And typically, if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement. But still, that one tied him up, and he couldn't get the barrel to it.
Here's the catcher to hit, Agustin Ramirez. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Pickoff throw.
Runner, yes,
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. That's in for a strike. Throw, safe. One out and a runner at second.
Ball 1.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first, out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. Nice job behind the plate there.
Bogey just ran out of
Now
patience there. He took a
the
couple
left
of
fielder,
pitches
Leah.
to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Liam Hicks. And a strike. And foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here at Lone Depot Park, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, 20, and set to lead off the 4th, Marcell Ozuna. On the ground, out to short. Slings to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, catcher Drake Baldwin.
Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one out to right. Fair ball.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Go ahead run on base. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
In the dirt, but kept close. That's inside. And the count now 2-0. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and now 2-2. And there's a ball.
Careful.
In the air, out towards right center. Marcy makes a move towards the gap. Drops into the glove. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman Nacho Alvarez Jr.
Here's the third baseman, Nacho Alvarez Jr. Struck out swinging his first time. That one hammered, but pulled foul. And it finds its way through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. So up next, Vidal Brujan. That one down the line. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 2 left on. We're midway in the 4th. All tied 1-1. Bottom 4, and now the DH, Eric Wagaman.
The designated hitter, Eric Wagaman.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
You know, these Marlins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Tosses across to first. One
Now
out in the bottom of the 4th.
The first baseman, Troy.
And now Troy Johnston. A double and a run scored his first time up. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And another ball.
2-0.
One out, base is empty. That one missed.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And there's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting, third baseman.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Javier Sanoja, the next up for the Marlins. And he's already singled in this game. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Johnston over at first with 1 away.
Need a base hit here.
Strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Stretches out and hauls it in. And at the plate for Miami, Dane Myers. And that's in for a strike. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Now he breaks his bat. Olsen makes the play, and that's the inning. Marlins leave 1. Score remains tied 1-1. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Jurickson Profar. Gibson back to work. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. 1 for 2. Hard liner. And there's 1 away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Not even close there. Now 2-0.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And that drops in for a strike.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. Harris, 24 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2019. First pitch just misses. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Myers makes the play, and that is that. One hit, one left. Home half of the fifth coming up. All tied 1-1.
Now pitching for the
Back
Braves.
now to start the bottom of the fifth and taking
Number
over on the
68.
mound, Austin Cox.
Austin.
Still pretty early in the
Cox.
ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that started
Leading
right
up
for
for
him.
the Marlins.
And now for the
shortstop,
Marlins, Maximo Acosta.
Acosta.
There's a strike.
You know, these Marlins finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started.
The batter,
Three-pitch
number
strikeout.
9.
You've got to be better at the
Second
plate
baseman,
right there. At least to
Xavier.
foul something off, extend that at bat.
Edwards.
Back to the top of the Miami order. And up next for Miami, Xavier Edwards. There's a strike.
0-1. No, that's a
Movement in
ball.
the Atlanta bullpen. Pierce Johnson getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Quantrill getting cranked up as well. Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Ball 2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches
Now
out the
batting,
first 2
the
batters
center
he's
fielder,
faced in this one,
Jacob
getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Now a chance for Jacob Marcy. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is in for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
That's the ball.
And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Acuna has it sized up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're through 5, all tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. And a foul ball. That pitch clips the outside corner. 0-2 now. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw. He beats the throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
Up next for Atlanta.
Now, Blue, I don't have the numbers to back this up or anything, but I think pitchers who tend to rack up a bunch of strikeouts sometimes end up with more errors behind them in the field just because the defenders aren't as involved in the game. They're not as sharp, and who knows if that played any factor there, but I think there could be something to it.
And now Drake Baldwin. And that one fouled off. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. In the air to left center, Marcy. Sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. First pitch misses. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Lake Backer getting loose out there. Zuber warming up as well. Ozuna leads off first with one away. Fought off foul. Missed with a changeup. Ball 2. Little chopper rolls foul. Two now. Got him! Strikeout number 8. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the bullpen. Cade Gibson will depart, and that's an excellent job from the reliever in the starting role today. Gave him some length. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for the
Sandy
Marlins.
Alcantara taking over on the mound.
22.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Next to hit, Nacho Alvarez Jr. In there at the knees for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Just missed.
1-1.
And that drops in for a strike. Next offering is down low. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. In the air, left field. Hicks drifts towards it, and that'll do it. Nice work from the Miami pen there. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. All tied 1-1. Bottom of the 6th inning, and here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez. Out to short. Sends it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
The left fielder, number 34, Liam Hicks.
Liam Hicks, the next up for the Marlins. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. In the air, right field. Acuna there. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Eric Wagaman, the next up for the Marlins. And first offering is fouled off.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. The hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swings and misses. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing across here this half. We're through 6 full. All tied 1-1. Back here in Miami, top of inning number 7. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Vidal Brujan. Late swing, foul to the left.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Profar climbs in on that left side. 1 for 3. That's in there. That's strike 1. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering way off the plate. On the ground to third. Sanoja throws across the diamond. Profar is out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt
Here
Olson.
is Matt Olson. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. That clips the corner.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And the Braves go down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 1.
Now pitching for the
Now on the
Braves,
bump, Tyler Kinley.
Well,
Number
he's been a
45.
bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes.
Kinley.
He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
And at the plate for
Leading
Miami,
for the
Troy
Marlins,
Johnston.
the first baseman, Troy Johnston.
That misses the zone. 1-0. Way high. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one opts against the fence. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run and scoring position.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Javier Sanoja, the next up for the Marlins. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Go-ahead run and scoring position. Nobody out. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Pierce Johnson getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Lee also getting ready. The 1-1. And that's outside.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. And a 2-1 ball game now.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Breaking ball down and in, did a nice job of just catching out in front. I like that he didn't spin off the ball by opening up that front hip too early. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Check on the runner. Sanoja back on a dive. Now the batter now, Dane Myers. Swing and a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
A couple of singles back-to-back. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Now here is Maximo Acosta. Baldwin hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Xavier Edwards.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. And that one's a little bit low. And that is ball 1. And another ball.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
2 on, 1 out. Line drive, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw. He's safe. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Tyler Kinley is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Aaron Bummer.
49.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
First and second, one out. Marcy will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. A little bit low. Ball 1.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Nope, that's away.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one misses. 3-1.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next for the Marlins.
Here's the catcher,
The
Agustin
catcher,
Ramirez.
Agustin
0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And that misses. And it's 1-0. First and second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Oh.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Ground ball, Olsen. He steps on the bag, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 3 and the Braves 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Lake Backer.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Here's Acuna now. 0 for 3 in this one.
The Braves, the right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Dave Eichinger appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Upstairs. And now 2-0.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Next offering upstairs.
3-1.
There's a strike. 95 of that one.
But boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low. Now the Braves have the tying run in scoring position.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Harris II. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Fastball is outside.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that one way outside. 2-1. Fouled off. He was late. Tying run at the plate. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Next one misses. 3-2 now. Marcell Ozuna in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And the tying run is on base.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
High leverage spot coming up for the big bat of Marcell Ozuna. And fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. And that is a big first out. And now the catcher comes up to him. Drake Baldwin.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
This one popped up. Infield fly called there. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Lake Backer out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
so they bring on their closer in the 8th, Dave Eichinger, on for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Albies in the box now. Take strike 1. Acuna on second. Harris at first. 2 out of the inning. That misses the zone. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's ripped for a base hit. Around third. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores. It's 3-2.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. On to pinch run, Eli White.
36. Eli.
Now the third baseman, Nacho Alvarez Jr. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Got the bat going too soon, and strike two.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Got him looking. Good job at damage control right there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Now pitching for
back
the Braves.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the
52.
bottom of the eighth. Dylan Lee.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, one-run game. Liam Hicks now at the plate.
Liam Hicks.
Check swing called strike. Lee, in his third season, he features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Outside, going to count 1 and 2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Fights that one away, still 1 and 2. Grounds one to short. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Oh, that's a really tough play no matter who you are. I think he has a chance to get him at first if he's just able to get that throw off a little quicker. It looked like he took one extra step to set himself and get a grip on the ball.
And next is the designated hitter, Eric Wagaman. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Runner at first with no outs here. And that one clips the corner. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
One and two.
Squirts away a little bit. Ripped on a line to center. Harris makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, first baseman Troy Johnston.
Now here is Troy Johnston. And that's downstairs. Ball one.
1-0.
One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. And that's way high, and it's 2-0. That one fouled off. And there's a ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Here's the third baseman, Javier Sanoja.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
A little bit high, and that's ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
2 on, 1 out. And that's in the dirt. Next offering is downstairs.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
On the corner for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boone.
Now
It's all about creating
right
opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So bases all loaded up. And now for the Marlins, Dane Myers. Golden opportunity right here.
Boog, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
Just off the inside edge. Roll to short, could be 2. Boots it. The run scores from third, and they lead by 2. No throw, safe at first, and we'll see if it's an error. So bases loaded with one away. And up next for Miami, Máximo Acosta. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
The shortstop takes the ball. There's a strike. Stays alive. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. So they're all loaded up. Misses inside, 2-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Struck him out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Edwards, the next to hit, takes outside. 2 outs, bases are full. Fouled off down the right side.
Base knock here really gives them an opportunity to take control of this ball game. You don't want that other team to think they have a shot, and a knock here would be a big blow.
Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2. 2 outs. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Ball 2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And makes the grab. And that is that. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Through 8 full, it's the Marlins 4 and the Braves 2. And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one. Leading off, Vidal Brujan. Eichinger back to work. Outside low, 1-0. Swinging a foul straight back. And he grounds one to the right side. Edwards tosses to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
Designated hitter,
He's 2 outs away.
Profar.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Popped up. Johnston sizes this one up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt.
So they're down to their final out. Matt Olson up to the plate. 1 for 4 with a double. That's too low, and it's 1-0. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Seems like he got exactly what he was
right
looking
fielder,
for right there.
13,
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Really important at bat coming up now.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. And that's in there at the knees. One strike away. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they trail by 1.
Just so sound in his mechanics.
Now
Hits
back,
against a firm
the
front side,
Michael
and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So 2 down, and next for Atlanta, Michael Harris II.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Next offering is outside.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1-2.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
And the final score here, 4-3. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.